Today we're going to look at 1.1 beginning rhythm as a review, 1.2 rests, which we did yesterday to review, and then we'll do 1.3 time signatures, dotted half notes, and double bar lines. To begin, remember that music is divided up into equal parts called measures. Measures are divided by vertical lines called bar lines. Quarter notes receive 1 beat. Half notes are 2 beats long, and whole notes are 4 beats long. When you are writing the rhythm for quarter notes, you do not use dashes, just the number of the beat that they fall on in the measure. Notice that each measure has 4 beats. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. With half notes, remember to put a dash because that note takes up 2 beats. 1-2, 3-4. 1-2, 3-4. For number 4, let's clap and count the rhythm together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1-2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3-4. 1-2, 3-4. 1, 2, 3-4. Now for number 5, they introduce whole notes. Whole notes last for 4 counts. So to write the rhythm underneath a whole note, you would use 1-2-3-4. Everyone write in these counts, which we've done previously. We're going to clap and count the rhythm together now. Try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1-2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1-2, 3-4. 1-2-3-4. Next, we have rests. Along with sounds and music, there's silence. Each note learned in the previous page has a corresponding rest that gets the same number of beats. A quarter note lasts for 1 beat. A quarter rest lasts for 1 beat. A half note lasts for 2 beats. A half rest that looks like a top hat resting on top of this line lasts for 2 beats. A whole note lasts for 4 beats, and a whole rest that looks like an upside down top hat or a rectangle that's hanging from the line is 4 beats. Draw the missing quarter rests. One would go here, 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 and there. And we drew the missing half rests here, 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 and here. Now write your own rhythms for 4 and 5. And then we did rhythmic dictation yesterday. Mrs. Hawkins did a wonderful job of showing you a trick on how to listen for the piano and write out a shorthand notation and then go back and fill in the notes. Now we're on time signatures, dotted half notes, and double bar lines. A time signature occurs at the beginning of each piece of music and describes 2 things. Please memorize these. 1, a time signature tells us how many beats will occur in each measure. And 2, what kind of note will get 1 beat. Here are some examples of time signatures. 3, 4 is 1 time signature. The top number tells us how many beats are in each measure. 1, 2, 3. The bottom number tells us that the quarter note will get 1 beat. So 1 quarter note, 2 quarter notes, 3 quarter notes, combined equal 3 beats, and fill this measure. In 4/4 time signature, it tells us there are 4 beats in each measure. And again, whenever there is a 4 at the bottom of this fraction or the bottom of this time signature, it means the quarter note will always be 1 beat. So how many quarter notes will fit in 4/4? That's correct. The answer is 4. How many quarter notes will fit in 6/4? And how many quarter notes will fit in a 2/4 measure? 2 beats in the measure, quarter notes equal 1 beat. So here we say the top number usually tells how many beats will occur in each measure. When the bottom number is a 4, it means that a quarter note gets 1 beat. Just remember that. Don't worry about the bottom number for now. On our worksheets, it's going to be 4 for a long time. How many beats per measure? What kind of note gets 1 beat? Remember, the whole rest in any measure gets all the counts. So a whole rest is the one that is hanging. And even though there are 5 beats in this measure, it's going to last for the whole measure. So this whole rest is 5 beats. That's a new concept. Before we were taught that a whole rest equals a whole note, which is 4 beats. But a whole rest also means to rest for any whole complete measure. So if there are 5 beats in a measure and there's a whole rest, that means that whole rest lasts for 5 beats. This whole rest lasts for 4 beats. This whole rest lasts for 3. And this whole rest lasts for only 1 beat. So they could have used a quarter rest and it would mean the same thing. 1 beat. This is a dotted half note. This is a different fundamental concept in music. It gets 3 beats. Write the counts under the music, then clap and count. Draw parentheses around counts where rests occur, like we did yesterday, and place an R below the number. Anytime there is a dot added to the right of a note, it adds half the value of the note to that note. This half note is 2 beats. A dot will add half the value to that. Half the value of 2 is 1. So 2 plus 1 equals 3 beats. So we say 1-2-3. We have a quarter rest on beat 4. Whenever you have a rest, please remember to put it in parentheses and write the letter R underneath it. This will remind us not to sing or play. This will be 1-2-3-4. This is 3 beats. It starts on beat 2, so it uses beat 2, 3, and 4. This is 1-2, 3-4. See if you can do this measure yourself. The final bar line in a piece of music is called a double bar line and is made up of a thin line and a thick line. That indicates that's the end of the piece. Here it wants us to write the counts underneath the rhythm. This would be 1-2-3. Since this half note is usually 2 beats, but it has a dot next to it, an augmentation dot, which adds half the value of the note to the note. Half of 2 is 1, so we know that a dotted half note equals 3 beats. We would write 1 in parentheses here because it's a rest and write R underneath it. 2-3. Here we have a half rest, which we learned on this page is equal to the value of a half note, which has 2 beats. So this will be 1-2 in parentheses with the letter R underneath. This will be B3. Here we have a whole rest, but it also means, in addition to lasting for 4 counts normally, it fills up any whole measure. So even though we only have 3 beats in each measure, as indicated by this time signature, this whole rest will be 1-2-3 beats, parentheses with the letter R underneath. For number 5, fill each incomplete measure with only 1 note. You can choose to use a quarter note, a half note, or a whole note. Good luck!